and the winner of the 2011 South Australian Yellow Pages Social Responsibility Award is Health and Life.
Well, thanks again, and I got a bit of customer feedback that my last 3 minutes was a long 3 minutes. But the good news is that this one's a lot shorter because I've covered off last time. Look, I'm a bit overwhelmed again. I can't believe we're back up here again. What can I say? Distinguished guests, gentlemen, ladies, this is fantastic. Yellow Pages, thank you very much. This is actually probably the most important award to me personally. Giving back to the community is a really big issue in the firm, and we all have that sense of responsibility, and we all need to share and participate in it. The Yellow Pages Social Responsibility Award, it's about making a real difference and reminding us all that we are all interconnected and interdependent on each other. Most importantly, giving back is a self-fulfilling experience. It defines our character, it makes us feel good about ourselves and each other, and it shows you care. Every business is contributing to a better society, and none of us operate in silos. And it's not just about you, me, it is also about our community. These aren't mutually exclusive concepts. It's another way of also saying thank you to your communities for the success that you've enjoyed and bringing them on board. It also defines who we are as a society. And I dedicate this award to all the volunteers in Australia that I come across in the Australian community, and particularly to my mother, who made it a point to me that this needs to be an integral part of my life, and I grew up in the Indian community in particular to always get involved. So as a firm, we're really, really proud to receive this, and we recognise all the voluntary efforts of the staff who've really, really helped us in our endeavours, and the resources that we've really put behind a number of community activities, both at a local and a national level. I always believe it's probably more important to give your time than just money. It's easy to write a cheque. Time is everything, and it's priceless. And it's not unusual for us to be spending 10 to 20 hours a month or more on pro bono work, whether it's on healthcare reform issues, education programs, working with non-for-profits, and in particular, my favourite is working with the netball community, and working and seeing the next generation of elite netball players, the rising stars. Some of you might ask, why did this whole netball thing start? And the person I blame is actually Kylie here. She one day came to me, it was a few years back, and she said to me, look, David, I've got a friend, she's at Harlequins. I don't know if those of you follow netball in the various suburbs, etc., and she wants to actually play for Oakdale and become a goal shooter. I said, netball? What's that got to do with us? And, I really, apart from seeing it on telly, we didn't sort of pay too much attention to it. And I said, well, look, I have this rule that I always take a call. And I said, well, look, bring her in, we'll have a chat. Her name was Lisa Wilson, and she was an amazing story. And she said to me, I said, so what's your story? And she said, well, basically I was a single mum at the age of 16, up in the northern suburbs. Life was pretty tough in that environment. And I decided to put myself through accountancy. I'm now working at British Aerospace, and I'm also now in State League Netball. And I said, look, that is a huge story. I'm just going to bankroll that. That's fantastic. Then one thing led to another. I thought, well, if I'm going to write a cheque for a player, I might as well go to a game. And I went to one game, two, and next minute, I was the only guy. I don't know if many of you have been to Etsa Park on a Friday night. There's around about 2,000 girls there, in netball skirts running around, and I'm walking around in a suit on a Friday night to check out my players. So it's a bit odd, and I guess I got a few strange looks. It was a bit uncomfortable, I'll be quite honest. Then the president of the Oakdale club sort of noticed that I was a suit sitting in the crowd, and I said, look, I'm just watching my player, and asked me what I did for a living, and I think within 3 months he stitched me up with a 3-year deal. And next minute I'm sponsoring netball, and one thing led to another. I ended up on the board in that year. So look, and that's been a really fantastic experience, and we're really proud of being the naming rights sponsor for Oakdale and also for Phoenix. And there's another story there, those of you know about netball politics, and we've been heavily involved with them. But it's been terrific. And my work with netball yesterday and with my staff with it, I was also chair of audit risk, dealing with government and loans and stuff like that. It's just been a real eye-opener. You just get so much back by volunteering yourself. Why is the focus on women? and we see that women are the most influential and underappreciated silent role models in any society. Sorry, guys. and their importance is not recognised, but I certainly recognise the role you guys do play. And we've got to recognise mums in particular. And when we look at mums, who are they doing? They're raising the kids, they're looking after hubby, they're looking after, the parents. Mums are the real social cohesion that exists in our society. So, they play a significant contribution to this community. We need to support them. We need to back them in whatever they're doing. Family-friendly environments, all those sorts of things are really important. And so it's time we start to thank them and empower them and give them a stronger voice. Thank you.